In a secret island where magic is real and there are treasures of power, but it is hunted by zombies. It's hard to survive, but there are infinite wealthy treasures, attracting treasure hunters into the most risky adventure. How will they escape? Or will Wonditan claim them one by one? Watch till the end. Wonditan, Episode 6. Subscription is free. Please subscribe to our channel to get the complete series. Giant Eric and Juan were walking carefully on a broken path filled with dry leaves and cracked stones. The sun was hiding behind dark clouds. Every few minutes, they looked behind them, making sure no zombies were close. This island was dangerous. It was full of zombies, but they had a mission. Juan had the Kraden ring on his finger, and they were heading to a place called Underground 21, where a powerful wizard named Sir Frank was waiting. Eric looked at Juan as they walked. "Why did you seek the Kraden ring?" he asked. Juan walked slower, then replied, "Sir Frank told me that my curse might be hidden by some secret forces." "A curse?" Eric asked, surprised. Juan nodded. "Yes, he said he didn't recognize any magical curse in me, but he noticed a magical power that hides something from him, something strong. He couldn't see what it was." Eric raised an eyebrow. "And the ring?" "With the Kraden ring on my finger, Sir Frank will be able to see the curse. Then he can guide me on how to break it," Juan explained. Eric gave a short sigh. "Not an easy task, Juan, but let's get to Underground 21. We need to meet Sir Frank if you want your deliverance." They walked on. The trees got thicker, and the path was darker. The smell of rot filled the air. Then they heard a sound. "Groan." "Did you hear that?" Juan whispered. "Yes," Eric said quietly, pulling his small sword from his belt. "Get ready." From the shadows, zombies appeared. Their skin was gray and torn, and their eyes were lifeless. Some had broken jaws. Some dragged one foot, but they all moved toward Juan and Eric. Eric shouted, "Back to back, fight!" Juan pulled his small blade and swung it at a zombie. The creature screamed and fell. Eric kicked one in the chest and stabbed another in the head. Blood and black ooze spilled out, but more zombies came. "There's too many," Juan shouted. "Run!" Eric yelled. They pushed through the trees, running fast. But just when they thought they were free, another group of zombies blocked their path. Eric raised his sword again. "No choice. Fight again." They fought hard. Eric was fast and strong. He slashed through 3 zombies. Juan stabbed one, but looked scared. Then Juan looked around and saw something. Through the trees, he saw a stone door half buried in the ground. It was the entrance to Underground 21. Juan saw his chance. Without telling Eric, he ran as fast as he could, ducking under zombie arms, dodging bites, and reached the stone door. "Juan!" Eric shouted behind him. "Where are you going?" But Juan didn't stop. He pulled the door open and slipped inside. Inside Underground 21. It was dark and cold inside. The floor was made of stone. Old candles stood on the walls, burned out long ago. "Sir Frank!" Juan shouted, his voice echoing. No answer. He walked deeper inside. "Sir Frank!" Still no answer. Then he heard it. "Groan!" He turned. 2 zombies stepped out from the shadows. Their eyes glowed red. Their teeth were sharp. Juan screamed and backed away. Meanwhile, in Underground 25, far below, Eric and Sir Frank were hiding behind old crates in a dusty room. Sir Frank was an old man with a white beard and a staff in his hand. Sir Frank, Eric whispered, how did you save me from the zombies back there? Shh, Frank said. Don't talk. Zombies are still around. Suddenly, above them, a groan echoed. Groan! Eric looked up. They're above us. The roof cracked. A zombie jumped through a tiny hole, landing near them. Run! Frank shouted. They ran toward the underground exit. But as they reached it, two zombies were already waiting. Eric and Frank fought hard. Eric stabbed one zombie in the chest. Frank used magic to throw one back, but they were too slow. The fight took too long. More zombies were coming. Eric turned to Frank. We have to go now. But before Frank could move, a zombie bit his arm. No! Eric shouted. Frank fell to his knees, eyes wide. Eric, run! Eric saw the old man's skin changing. His face began to twist. He was turning into a zombie. Tears came to Eric's eyes. Sir Frank! Just then, Juan arrived from the stairs. What's happening? He shouted. Eric looked at him in fear. Sir Frank has been gotten by the zombies. Juan stood frozen, eyes wide with shock. Then he collapsed to the floor. Eric grabbed him. Get up, we must move. Together, they ran down and entered Underground 23, where they escaped the horror behind them. They locked the heavy stone door behind them. Both men were breathing hard. Why did you leave me? Eric asked angrily. Juan sat on the floor, still in shock. I thought if I could get to Sir Frank first, he would help me. Well, he's gone now, Eric said. Your curse. We may never find out what it is now. Juan touched the Kraden ring on his finger. There has to be a way, he said. Healing Sir Frank, Juan added. To be continued at Soul Rift, Episode 9. Up next, watch Wonditan, Episode 7. Please don't forget to share. Watch this video. Royal Reeves, exploring the jungle's untold secrets. In a kingdom where traps catch more than beasts and friends hide sharper fangs than foes, a poor boy's patience led him to danger at the throne of Feel. How will he escape from the situation? Or will it turn to be his breakthrough? It's thrilling and interesting short story.